The honeymoon phase is officially over between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, as Donald Trump is furious at Elon Musk this morning, according to Brian Kilmeade, a co host on Fox and Friends. Elon Musk's decision to come out and blast the big, beautiful budget bill as a disgusting abomination yesterday caught the president by surprise, and the president is, quote, furious about what Elon Musk said and what Elon Musk did. Now, it's unclear whether or not Donald Trump himself will come out and attack Elon Musk. But what we do know right now, according to Fox News, which has a close relationship with the President of the United States, it's that the President is not happy with Elon Musk because it could tank Donald Trump's legislative agenda. And this morning, Ron Johnson, a senator from Wisconsin, a key Republican vote on this bill, has come out already on CNBC, told Donald Trump to not attack him and his colleagues, and said that right now there is enough opposition in the Republican caucus to prevent the budget bill from passing as is. Now, remember, Elon Musk and these Republicans, they're not opposed to this bill because it cuts Medicaid or it cuts SNAP. They're opposed to this bill because it doesn't cut Medicaid or doesn't cut SNAP enough. They want more cuts. They want increased budgetary cuts. And right now, the White House is saying we're not giving it to you because they know that that budget bill in the new form would not pass the Senate or the House. Now, before I continue, it's going to be a busy day today, and I'll be providing you news every step of the way. So please consider subscribing to my Substack by clicking the button below or supporting my work by sending a one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas. Republicans are relentlessly attacking me because I am sharing the truth, even if it's the nonpartisan truth, and they don't care. So I need your support to continue this work going. In addition, in non-budget news, according to The Guardian, the United States ICE officials have been instructed to aggressively ramp up enforcement over the weekend, urging them to, quote, turn the creative knob up to 11 and arrest not just targets, but so-called, quote, collaterals, undocumented individuals that ICE agents may encounter incidentally, which means they want ICE to increase the number of warrantless arrests. And it's coming this weekend. As someone told essentially The Guardian, quote, if it involves handcuffs on wrists, it's probably worth pursuing. So be aware that ICE efforts may ramp up and may ramp up fast this weekend. During a recent broadcast, longtime Miami meteorologist John Morales paused his weather report to deliver a serious warning. Deep federal budget cuts are threatening the ability to accurately forecast hurricanes. He pointed to his 34 years of experience calming public fears during storms, but he said that he no longer feels confident doing this due to the, quote, sledgehammer attack on science. Hurricane season has begun this year. Experts are predicting it to be an active hurricane season, an above average one. But now meteorologists are saying they cannot accurately predict where and when a hurricane may strike and how strong it'll be. Overnight, Democrat Keyshawn Scott has won the special election for South Carolina's 50th House District in a landslide, defeating his Republican opponent by more than 41 points. Folks, to put that into perspective, Kamala Harris carried this district by only 5 points in the 2024 presidential election. The 24-year-old Keyshawn Scott overperformed by over 30 points in last night's special election. Donald Trump woke up this morning and began criticizing Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, saying that he is, quote, unbelievable, and demanded that he must now lower interest rates in America, just minutes after a ADP employment report showed that the United States had its slowest job growth in nearly 2 years. Despite the mounting pressure on Powell, he said that he is in, quote, no hurry to cut interest rates. At 2:28 a.m., Donald Trump posted on Truth Social about conspiracy theories about President Biden, saying, with the exception of the rigged presidential election of 2020, the auto pen is the biggest political scandal in American history. Overnight, it became official. Donald Trump's increased tariffs, 50% tariffs on steel and aluminum, became in effect, in a significant escalation in its trade policy. A federal judge has extended the injunction preventing the administration from cutting unspent COVID relief funds intended for elementary and high school students in 16 states. 2 Chinese researchers have been charged with smuggling a biological pathogen into the United States for planned lab study at the University of Michigan's lab. They face charges including conspiracy, smuggling, making false statements, and visa fraud for bringing in the fungus Fusarium gramineum from China. Donald Trump took to Truth Social overnight and said that President Xi of China is extremely tough to deal with, extremely hard to make a deal with, he said. He emphasized his toughness, saying, quote, "He is very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with. It comes as trade talks between China and the United States have effectively stalled, and the two presidents are expected to speak later this week." After widespread public outcry, the Trump administration has reversed its decision to revoke the legal status of a 4-year-old girl receiving life-saving treatment in the United States and her family. She had faced deportation back in April, despite doctors' warning that Sophia Vargas could potentially die within days if she was forced to leave. The Trump administration rescinded Biden-era guidance that required hospitals and states with abortion bans to provide emergency care to pregnant patients. And the Trump administration is asking Congress to cut $9.4 billion in cuts, including cuts to foreign aid and cuts to public broadcast networks like PBS and NPR. That's all the news right now. If you want to support my work, click the button below, become a paid subscriber today, or send that one-time donation via Venmo to Aaron-Parnas, and I'll see you again this evening.